Good morning, sports fans. This is John Cannon. I'm sitting here with head football coach Joe Marichalar for our football preview as the Jackets will be taking on Brownsville Pace for another Thursday game. I believe this is number 4 now, Coach. Is that correct, on Thursday?
Number 4.
Man, the scheduling gods, I guess, wanted to give you all the matinee games early on. Talk about that a little bit.
Well,
5 Thursdays you're going to have in the regular season. All on the road.
Every away game that we have this year is it's on a Thursday, and that's the nature of the game. These teams that we're facing, there are multi-school cities, so it just happened to go that way, and there's nothing we can do to change it. So bottom line, you got to get the kids ready, you got to get the team ready, and we got another tough one on Thursday this week against Brownsville Pace. Very, very talented team, very good team, very well coached team. And, it's another tough one, so we have to be ready.
I'll tell you what, Coach, we talked about, just before we started this video, they've got 3 kids that are very comparable, well, especially 2.
Yeah.
Comparable to Matt and Mark Ledesma from Mercedes.
Mm-hmm.
That's the quarterback and the receiver. Talk about the similarities they have, and you're in for another tough test for these 2 kids.
Exactly right. We're in for another tough one right here. I think their quarterback is leading the district in passing. He's an outstanding quarterback, great accuracy, just a solid young man there leading his team. And his go-to guy is number 11, and that's another special athlete that they have. This kid does everything for them, so we know that, and I think everybody in our district knows that these 2 guys have something special going on. So defensively on our end, our coaching staff needs to do an outstanding job of putting a plan together to try to slow down these guys here. And our kids need to go out there and execute and play jacket defense. And, if we can do that, we'll be fine in trying to slow these guys down. But it's not only that. They have a great offensive line, very well coached offensive line. Those kids get after it. And 2 or 3 backs that can really go. So, it's another tough one. And, their defense is just as good as their offense. So, they're going to come bring it. They're going to test our offense. And, overall, we just have to play a sound game and play jacket football for 4 quarters.
One thing that I really liked this week in the Mercedes game was offensively you chewed a lot of time off the clock.
Yeah.
You guys ran the ball a lot. Is that kind of the plan going in here? Keep their offense on the field, keep your offense in the field, and try to wear down their defense?
Exactly. Something very similar because of these explosive offense. I think our offensive staff here and Coach Garza, our offensive coordinator, they did a great job of managing the game and trying to do everything that they possibly could to keep their offense off the field and in processes get our offense going, and our running backs did an outstanding job, and our offensive line did the paving of the way. So overall, it was a good thing. Just it didn't fall our way there at the end. But something similar to that is the mindset and the game plan that we're gonna take here with Brownsville Pace. Because they do have a very stout defense, and these kids run around, they make plays. So our offense is in for another tough one, and I got all the confidence and the faith in our coaching staff and our kids that they're gonna go out there and execute and get themselves ready.
Yeah. One thing that I've noticed, and I know that we've talked about too, is it seems like in the losses this year, the 4th quarter has been that Achilles heel. Why do you think that is, and what have you tried to do to try to fix that problem to where you don't let these teams, same situation was 14-14.
Yeah.
You think about it, same with Vela. You guys are right there, and even against Brownsville Vets. So what is it about the 4th quarter you think that has played you guys, and what are you trying to do to fix that?
Well, I mean, reflecting on it, the 4th quarter in the big games it hasn't gone our way, and it's coming. The best is yet to come, and us as coaches, we try to do all kinds of things to motivate our team and our kids, and from you talking about implementing a 4th quarter system in the weight room where we get excited, having a theme song to match the play outside, or nutritional stuff that we provide for our kids, and all these things are great, but at the end of the day, it's more psychological than anything. Bottom line is the mind has to be on point. You can't let fatigue beat you in the fourth quarter. And sometimes we listen to that mind a little bit, and it's telling us to do something that we don't want to do. So in our case, we just need to be more mentally tough in the fourth quarter, and we're doing things to get there. And I think we're slowly getting to where it needs to be, and in the right time, because here comes our tough teams here, and to finish the season, and God willing, we can get into that postseason. So we're gonna have to be ready.
Yeah, last question. And again, I know this is something that y'all don't like to talk about, but we as reporters have to. This game has a lot to do with implications, playoff implications. Now there's still 3 games to go.
Yeah.
You and Pace are both tied at 2-2. So the winner obviously kind of is in that driver's seat for a playoff spot. The loser, not saying you're out, but you need a little help along the way. So how crucial is this game also in the district standings, knowing that a win basically keeps you there still on the heels of the other teams at the top, whereas a loss kind of puts you maybe 1 or 2 games back?
Yeah, no, there's no doubt. They know it, and we know it, and everybody in our district knows it. And it's a critical game, and it's a critical situation. And both teams are going to go out there. They're going to fight with everything they have, and to try to take a step closer to where they want to where they want to get, and that's the postseason. And we're going to do the same thing, and they're going to do the same thing, and all we can control is our team. They're gonna do their thing. I can't worry about that. We got to worry about our team to make sure that our team is ready for those moments, and we capitalize and we come out successful at the end of the night. And that's where we're at. That's exactly what we're gonna try to do. And once the game ends, and we can worry about all that other stuff. But right now, the main focus is make sure that our team is set, ready to go to play a tough team in Brownsville Pace.
There you go. 7 o'clock Thursday night, another Thursday. 7 p.m. Sam Stadium. Folks, make sure you tune in. It's going to be a good one. Coach, going for 3-2.
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you, Coach. Go get it.
Thank you.